Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 9 of Direwolf20 ServerPlay series. I'm on with Vagram, Way of Time, Fry, Katie, T-Love, and a whole bunch of other people in TeamSpeak as well. Quetsy's here, and CPW, and lots of people. What's up, everybody?
Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Hello. I want to start a new mod today.
And what mod would that be?
Blood magic.
Oh.
Get off of my tree.
It says no girls allowed up there, Katie. You need to understand that that's our tree now.
No, it's my tree.
Alright, so I made rudimentary snares, Mr. Way of Time.
Yep.
Now what?
So,
you said make about 16 of them?
Yeah, just in case.
So this is how you start blood magic now?
Yeah, it is. So the idea with this is you need to throw them at a monster, and once you see white particles emanate from them, you need to kill it.
Okay. That sounds cool. And next question, do animals count?
They do right now, but that will probably be removed.
Okay, so right now it's just entity living or something, right?
Yep.
Look at me, huh? Entity living? Y'all should be real impressed.
I
Right.
thought
Dino
it was
is
living
code
base.
terms.
I mean, I've picked up enough playing on Forgecraft for like the last bajillion years.
We make coder jokes.
I mean,
No, actually, Dia has a point. It doesn't work on players, right?
It does.
It does?
Yep.
Okay. Dia hasn't got a point then. Take it back.
so it's not entity living then.
It's entity living base.
Oh, there you go. See, now I learned something.
Well
too.
then.
Living is.
So wait,
everything
entity
that is
living
player.
extends entity living base?
Yes.
Yep.
Base
I'm right in
is
front of you.
everything, and living is everything that isn't the player.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know why, but that seems a little backwards, but I might be wrong.
Mojang.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a
Well,
throwable
actually, no,
thing.
that's not Mojang. No, MC.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
Okay,
We'll
no,
go
I
with
got
that.
demonic will. Cool.
Yep.
Let's
Will
start.
quantity
That's demonic
0.71.
will.
0.71. Okay.
So what in total
sorry.
am I wanting here?
Sorry, I had to answer a phone that won't stop ringing. What
Somebody
you're
else
gonna
wants to know how to
want
play
is-
blood magic. Way of Time, tell me. Way of Time's like, how do you
Johnny's
have
on
my
the phone.
phone number?
Wow, Fry, you really saved me. Was that a serious creeper right there?
Sorry about that.
Wow.
What you're probably going to want is a will quality of about 1, and
Okay.
you'll probably need about 3 of them.
Ooh, does Enderman work? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to fight an Enderman. I really don't have armor.
Nah, probably don't.
Good move.
So I hit a creeper with it. I have to wait for the particle effects?
Yeah, you have to probably throw multiple at them. It's a 25% proc rate,
Okay.
which is why I recommended a healthy amount.
Okay, so now I've got a will quantity of 3.05.
Oh, that'll definitely be enough then.
So that's like enough to start, or should I collect more because I'll need them later?
I think that's going to be enough for you to get along with.
Yeah,
Worst
you
comes
sure?
to worst, you just get some more.
Okay, cool. So I've got some wills. How about slimes? Do slimes count?
Yep, and
Slimy
in fact
wills.
they are probably, well, later on the line, they're currently the best way to get wills. Since
Gotcha.
there's so many that come off.
Yeah, well, that one gave me a quantity of 2.08.
Okay, the snare gives about between 0 and 5.
Nice. Is it dependent on the mob at all, or is it just like totally random?
It will be dependent on the mob. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a max health thing.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. Okay. I should probably start storing stuff in chests that aren't just wooden. I feel like that's a smart move.
Yeah, Iron Chest is on the server now.
Oh yeah. We also have factorization now, which means barrels.
It does.
Yay.
Everybody rejoices for that one.
Hello, user.
Hello, Allie.
Hey,
Armadillo sandpaper?
that would
Yeah,
be the
that's
other.
That's a
Ollie.
nickname and a half.
Now there's a nickname and a half.
Made it up herself
There we
too.
Okay, so I've got demonic wills, Mr. Way of Time. Next
So-
step.
The next step is you're going to want to create a Hellfire Forge.
Okay.
And you're going to want to craft that, and then we can start with the next bit.
That is a lovely iron chest arm you have there. Just saying.
It sounds nothing like the blood magic I used to know, Way.
Well,
You changed a lot,
can't-
didn't you?
Yeah, I changed the early game. So the idea with Demonic Will is, in essence, it's basically like a secondary resource that you're going to need to gather, as well as LP.
Okay. Is it stored similar, like in a network as well?
No, it's not stored in a network. What it's stored in are things called Tartaric Gems. Funny story, I was going to go with like Soul Gems and Souls, etc. But I decided to go with the Demonic Will since I felt like it was more befitting with the whole, you know, killing things, stealing their life essence, demonic
It's also way
entities.
less cliche.
Yeah,
Neat. Okay, Hellfire Forge complete.
yeah. So you just need to plunk it down anywhere.
Done.
So the Hellfire Forge uses Demonic Will as well as the ingredients in the 4 slots you have there to create other stuff that basically progresses you through the mod.
Is there a JEI plugin for it yet?
Yes, there is.
Good. How do I
So-
access it?
The first thing, well, there's 2 things you're going to want to craft,
Okay.
and you're going to need to use that, probably the more powerful Demonic Will in the rightmost slot. You'll
Okay.
want a Petty Tartaric Gem.
Okay, so let's just take a
Tartaric?
look.
Tartaric.
Yeah, like
Tartarus.
Tartarus, the underworld.
I gotcha. Hellfire.
I'm just taking a look in NEI here at some of the things. Okay, there it is. Petty Tartaric Gem, Lesser, Common. Cool. Okay, so I want a petty one, which in a Hellfire Forge is gold, redstone, glass, and lapis.
And if you hover over the arrow in JEI, it'll tell you 2 other numbers you need to.
Oh, okay. So minimum 1, drained 1. I gotcha. So when I put the 3.05 will in there, it's going to drain 1 of that?
Correct.
And it'll still be 2.05? It won't, like, use it all up?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to need gold, redstone, and lapis. That should not be a problem for me.
You'll probably want to make 2 of them.
Okay. Let me double my gold, because I believe that I've got... Pretty sure I showed off this ore doubling mechanic on screen before. It's the best.
That's fancy.
Yeah. No, Thaumcraft. Yeah, Thaumcraft.
No, not Thaumcraft, Thaumcraft.
Oh, I thought you said Buildcraft.
Nah, Buildcraft doesn't do all doubling.
That's what I was going to say. That was oh, I do have gold on me, so never mind. Good deal. So the will goes in the center then?
The will goes in the rightmost slot.
The one that looks like a teleposer?
Yep, you have it correctly. The
Okay.
texture will change.
Got it. Okay. And then the center is the result, I guess?
Ooh.
Yep.
That's a lovely
Nice.
bar.
It's all blue.
Looks cool.
I agree.
It's very blue.
Thank
All
you.
right. 2 down.
Okay, so the
Well, that is
final
fancy.
thing that you'll need to craft to start with is called the Sentient Sword.
Okay.
And it's just a regular iron sword and one of those petty Tartaric gems.
Deal.
And as you'll notice, it doesn't actually have a will requirement, so you just need those 2 things and just that demonic will you have there.
Oh, okay. So so the will needs to be in there for it to process, right?
Exactly.
But it won't actually use up any of the will.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds cool. Yes, I see that. It did not use up any. Neat. Okay, Sentient Sword, ready. So then I hit you with it?
Well, you have to shift right-click it, like the bound sword, and it'll
Okay.
activate.
Okay.
And whenever you kill an entity with this, it will drop more demonic will, so you don't need to use any more of those snares.
Cool. So snares never ever need again?
Did not need them again until I decide to make amplified ones.
Here, T-Love, you can have my extra snares.
Joy.
Yeah.
I
Have
get
you more?
leftovers.
I
So
get
then what's-
snares.
So the gem will absorb the wills now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I drop the ones that I have on me in the ground and pick them up again?
Yes, but keep one of them since it's required to craft the blood altar.
Okay. Alright, so will quality 1.0. Okay, neat. So basically, it doesn't drop them anymore. I just... Oh boy, this Enderman is just angry at me for no reason.
It does. And Enderman angry at Dire? No way.
No way! Alright,
No way.
let me kill a
Yes.
few mobs
Before
and
it's on,
absorb
actually.
some wills, and then we'll come back and check out the next parts of this. Alright, Way. I've been running around in a cave, and I've got 17 will quality on my Petty Tatardic Gem.
Good, because that basically allows you to go to another bracket of
Yes.
power.
Okay.
So,
Feels
the
weird.
Sentient Sword is one of the few items that I'm adding, which basically strengthens the more demonic will you have contained
Okay.
in your gems.
Okay.
So, at 16, if you deactivate and reactivate your sword, you'll see that your sword does more damage,
I'm here.
and when
Okay.
you kill things
What?
with it, it will drop more demonic will.
It looks like it does about the same amount of
This
damage.
is what Pocky said. Okay, girls,
Yeah.
I want you to go and pinch your dad next time you see him and tell him Pocky told you, okay? I pinched you, daddy. Haha.
So yeah, it does 1 more damage at this level and drops, I believe, between 1 to 5 or 1 to 3. I'm not sure on the numbers for demonic will.
Okay. So before I was always getting
I'm
about 1, is that right?
I don't
Yes, you were always
I'm
getting
lost.
1, whereas
Okay.
you're going to get more.
Gotcha. So basically deactivate and reactivate. Alright. So what demonic will level should I get towards next before I try this again?
Once you get to 60, you'll be able to craft the lesser Tartaric gem,
Okay.
and which will be helpful for future crafting.
So basically get
I
towards
see
60.
why.
Yes,
You're
that's
on
it.
Can
Can you please give me
Okay.
some stuff?
Then
Because
I
all
will
have
be
is
back in a minute.
piece of dirt.
Alright guys, we are back and I'm making a thing. Nice. I chose wisely. Alright, so I've got a blood altar. I've got a petty Tartaric gem that is 64. I want to place that in here and then place these guys in because Wei told me I want something. And this should use 0. I'm correct. I made 2 arcane ash. Is that good? Or
You
1?
should only need 1 since it has 20 durability.
Okay, cool. So I took it out in the middle of its crafting process and it's stuck.
Really, I don't see anything there.
Yeah, I have like a half blue bar.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to reset that. Oh well.
Oh, you know what? Taking the gem out, reset it.
Okay.
That's cool. Alright, so altar. Altar functionality relatively the same?
Yep, there's gonna be a new room coming that'll change a bit of its dynamics, but you don't need to worry about that right now.
Okay.
And apparently Dire has a new texture pack because that doesn't look like the same altar I remember.
Everybody has a different texture pack now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like it though. It looks pretty
What's the red orchid do? Does anybody know? It's from
Is that-
Extra Utilities. It says plant on redstone ore.
It's a redstone growing flower. It's like ender lily, but it makes redstone dust.
Oh, that's neat.
Huh.
I like that. Okay. So then to get started, I presume I'm going to want a sacrificial dagger, some glass, and some gold. Should have glass around here somewhere, perhaps, but maybe not. I think people keep coming by and stealing all my glass to do crazy things with chisel and bits.
Nope, that's
Wouldn't
fine.
surprise me.
I think that happens far more than anyone's willing to admit.
Meant what?
I don't steal glass, Dyer. I know you don't, Katie. I know you don't. Katie's the only one who doesn't steal from me.
Hey,
I
wait,
haven't yet.
what are these beans again? Can you tell us what these beans are again?
These are for the item routing that will be coming in Blood Magic.
Do you have one of those
Sorry,
set up at my
what
base,
routing?
or is that at your
The-
base?
The what?
Item routing.
Oh, the item round. Gotcha.
Item, fluids, fun stuff.
Do you have one set up at my base or at your base?
It's a little crashy.
Yeah.
So, I basically have the framework at my base. I have a few nodes at your base right now that just look cool. They don't do anything.
That's fair. I mean, if they look cool, all that works for me. I just wanted to see them, what you guys were talking about. So, where are they at my base?
You'll be able to notice them.
I mean, I probably... Oh, there we go. Okay, yes.
User joined your channel.
Things. Oh, hello.
You called
Nifty.
Dire?
Rorax!
Uh-oh. Rorax.
Rorax has been summoned.
Hello.
Why can't you do that with me? I asked for Rorax and she never comes.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're you and I'm me.
Is that the
and-
power of Dire?
I mean, I wouldn't put
No,
it that
it's
way.
the power of atomic blonde, actually.
Oh!
Keep ping her on
So-
Slack.
I mean, I didn't mean for anybody to ping you. I just said if she's around on IRC.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people have been telling me you've been doing crazy things with Chisel and Bits, so I wanted to see it.
Yeah, she totally has.
I want to do more. I just haven't had the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
Isn't that how it always
a whole
is?
day. Just probably could take you a whole month just to figure out good things with Chisel and Bits.
Yeah, it's basically, you know, pixel art, except you're doing it in 3D now.
Yeah.
It's pixel
So, I
art
mean, that's
except
cool.
for 16 by 16. You're dealing with 16 by 16 cubed.
I'm probably
Yeah.
using these
So it's
lasers not
all
public
remote
right
access.
way.
What do you mean public?
Well, I'm just, question, like, they're actually, like, are they public, or are they still, these are beta, these lasers,
Oh,
routers.
they're beta and yeah, actually all my beta
Just-
releases are beta, but
Gotcha.
Is there a 1.8 release to the public yet?
oh yes,
I was looking for it earlier.
Yep,
I
I-
couldn't find it in your Dropbox.
it's on
I use
Curse
it.
Forge.
Ah, right.
But yeah, these are in the game, but some of the functionalities are disabled right now because of Crashy. I gotta find all my concurrent modification exceptions and squash them.
Alright, wait, what am I doing wrong with my blood altar?
Let's see. Do you have
Well,
the
I
sacrificial knife?
it drained all the blood, but it didn't like...
Oh, did it go into the input tank?
Oh, you know what, it might have, yeah.
There, have some.
Goodness, look at you. Okay, what do I do with this Arcane Ash, by the way?
So the Arcane Ash, you're gonna need to get a blank slate to start with.
Okay.
So, standard operating procedure there.
I'm not seeing any swirly particle effects.
Yeah, I need to find a fancier way to add those in, but
Yeah.
it is working.
So, here's a question I was curious about. Like, can you guys use, like, the way command blocks can generate particles in your code in any way? Or do you have to do, like, crazier things?
I would have to look at how it does it, because I want to try to find a method that I can spawn them server side and not have to worry too much about packets, because...
That's easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a very, very open function to that.
Okay, I need to find that.
In
then.
world server, there's a spawn particle function which automatically sends a packet.
Oh, that would be good. Okay, so I'll actually add that tonight then.
It's just really ambiguous, so make sure to add a empty integer array at the end, otherwise he won't recognize it.
Yeah, I need one of those things. I need one of those, how do I make the divination sigil? I guess
Okay.
that's probably what I want to make with my first slate, right?
So check divination sigil in the recipe.
Okay. So redstone and an alchemy array. That's it?
Redstone, blank slate, and the alchemy array. So basically, right-click on the ground with the arcane ash, then right-click with the redstone, and then the blank slate.
Okay, let's try it.
This is like
Ooh,
the coolest thing
fancy.
ever. Yeah.
I like that. So you can do that, but you
delicious.
couldn't do twirly particle effects?
Oh dang.
I mean,
Someone getting called out.
right? Like, am I wrong in questioning that? Uh-oh, what happened?
Apparently, dramatic effect was too dramatic.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay.
So there's a few changes to the divination sigil, mainly just ease of use wise. If
Right.
you notice, if you put start crafting the stone now and just spam right click,
Right.
you'll notice that it doesn't consume a bajillion lines of the chat.
I appreciate that.
So does it edit the chat message?
Yes, it does.
That's possible?
Yeah.
Wow, I need that.
You should check my chat utils class in GitHub.
I will look at that. That sounds actually really fancy.
I'm not gonna lie, with this Hellfire Forge texture, it kind of looks like a Chisel and Bits thing.
Nope, it's
a-
just
Oh,
iron
well,
block
yeah.
texture.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what I
Jason
meant.
model,
Like,
but
you could
same
literally
faults.
probably make this with an iron block Chisel and Bits.
Oh,
thing
I'm
going
sure
on.
you can.
Go for it, T-Love.
This is
I can't do it. Rorax can do it. Rorax can do it.
So Rorax, do you want to show me what you've done with Chisel and Bit so far, or do you want to save that until you've done more with it?
You can come look if you want.
Yeah?
It's just there's not as much as I think people let you think there is.
Well, I mean, T-Love was like going on and on and on about it. Like for the last half hour, that's all he's talked about.
But it's cool. It doesn't matter how little amount of it.
Which
It's
isn't really
still
true
cool to
because
me.
T-Love has been muted most of the time.
I love the small.
I mean, I just assumed that's what he's been talking about for the last half hour.
Maybe.
Oh
Maybe.
wow.
Um,
That's actually
You
really
can
clever.
come look though, I do not mind.
Okay.
Pardon?
That's really clever the way you handle the
To
chat.
get
All right, Rorax, I'm at your base. Looks very much like my base. It's all
So-
out in the world, and there is no base.
It'll go inside at some point.
Me too. Now that I've got the builder's wand, oh yeah.
I know, right? It's so good. I've already been putting it to use.
Isn't it the best thing ever?
So
It's
good.
very, very cool.
Go on.
Buddies,
Okay.
one buddies.
I know.
So this is some Chisels and Bitses.
I do like.
This is my main entrance.
That does look cool.
As
That's
you can see,
awesome.
the support beams are also proper. They are locked together. 2 logs locked together.
That is actually really cool.
It's just,
And you
it's
see why I
little
was
details.
freaking out. Yeah, and you see why I was freaking out.
It is
And
good
I've got
looking.
little bits of cobble.
Yep.
But the main entrance is the first thing. The second thing is over this way. It is work in progress. Only just really started it.
Oh, that's near my base, huh?
Indeed it is.
Near my
I hope
house
that's it.
of
I
shame.
can't really identify it on T-Love's screen.
But an old cobblestone bridge.
Oh, that's neat. I like that.
You'll
Very
notice
fancy.
something though, like the use of chisels and bits lets you make basically not just blocks that are different shapes, but basically custom blocks. Because you'll see that these blocks on the top here that are used for the railing are actually half andesite blocks and half stone bricks, so that they have proper caps on top of them.
That's cool.
And you also notice somewhere around the middle of this bridge here, yeah, if you look straight down, you've got half cobble, half stone brick there, because it's 1 block thick part of the
Oh.
bridge, but it needed to have stone brick on the bottom and cobble on the top.
Nice. I like it. So have you found it's easy to build large-scale structures like this with chisel and bits by using like the copy and paste thing? And
Absolutely, I think that's like the main thing. It makes it even easier, to be honest, than the old multi-part structure. Like, because of copy and paste, you can literally just run along and right-click.
that is
It
cool.
changes it to whatever you're doing.
That's really cool. I need to play like more a lot with it.
More a lot with it, yep.
Yeah, a lot. But yes, no, definitely agreed 100% with whatever you just said.
One of the main things I like with it is that you can do complex structures like this, but also just the simple things become so much
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah, it makes
just
a
a
huge
simple
difference.
fence.
Yeah.
1 second, I want to show you how quick it can be.
Okay.
Wow.
I was gonna head back, but I'll see. Because
This
I
month.
know like the copy paste function definitely makes it, you know, cool. Okay, there's Rorax. She's gonna show us some coolness.
Right, so I had like some cobble and some stone brick, right?
Right.
And say I wanted to vertically combine them into one kind of block.
Right.
I need my chisel. I'm just going to shave off half that block.
Right.
And shave off half this block.
Okay. So you're in that
And
cubic mode that cuts off like a, you know, top
This
quarter or
is
something.
cutting off a quarter, and now
Right.
I'm gonna keep it in that mode.
Right.
I'm just gonna simply like, whoops. I'm gonna place that like that.
Okay.
Now we have one block, which is entirely, it's a single block, but it's half stone brick, half cobble.
Right.
Now if I take a bunch of cobblestone and do that,
Mm-hmm.
how many are I place there? 4, so I'm gonna need 2. Now I'm just gonna totally destroy these. Sorry bag space if this ends up flying everywhere, that's one of the things. No, we're good.
Yeah, he made the
I
bags
actually
bigger,
like
didn't
seeing
he?
it when it, yeah, he did. I actually like seeing the chisels fly everywhere because it makes it seem like you're really chiseling something.
And so I just nuked those blocks and copied the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Done.
So when you paste on top of an existing block, it replaces it with the pattern and only uses the bits that it needs to.
Correct.
That's
And there's
ridiculous.
also the negative pattern as well, which is basically, it's a copy of negative space.
Right.
So if I took out that, right, from that
Right.
block. Sorry, I've got to fiddle around with my bag space here.
Yeah.
And now I've got a negative pattern.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
That's very cool.
And there's also the final one.
This one.
This one is really good for super complex stuff that you want to. It's called the mirror, right? So if this white paper, if I right click on this face, it's going to mirror it as if you were making. As a kid where you like paint one side of a piece of paper and then you fold the paper in half.
Right.
It's going to do that. So it depends on what face you're on.
Okay.
And then I combine it with either a positive chisel design or a negative chisel design. In this case, I'm going to use a positive one. I'm going to put some cobble there, and then I'm going to click it with the positive design. Although that didn't seem to work. What?
Bug report.
Almost mirrored. I blame Rorak.
Yeah,
She did something
basically
wrong.
what it should have done is it should have made it cobble on the right and
Right.
stone brick on the left, right?
Maybe you just clicked on the wrong block face or something.
Could be.
But no, I get what you mean. That is cool. But hey, this is why it's beta. Maybe.
Let's quickly try that actually.
Yes, the beta.
Well, that sort of worked.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you might be clicking on the wrong block face or something. There you
No,
go.
you were right. It was the wrong block face, except I didn't rotate it.
Gotcha.
You can rotate your designs, by the way, by holding Shift and then scroll wheel.
Oh, nice. I like it.
So that's
Yes,
the power
I wish I had the
bits.
ability to do cool things with chisel and bits, but I'll just come visit Rorax every now and then and be blown away. This will just be like most of my series on the server. Like just every episode, we'll be like, let's see what Rorax did with chisel and bits today. Alright guys, we'll be back. Yep. Alright guys, we're back and I'm making the blood letters back. Because that's going to make my life a little bit easier. Oh yeah. So this thing, I know you did it in 1.7. Can you do it again in 1.8?
Which thing?
The thing where it like doesn't twitch and say like dit.
Yeah, there are server-sided effects. I'm not entirely sure. I've tried a lot of different combinations, but nothing seems to be sticking. So I'd suggest if you wanted easy LP while just killing things, probably the coat of arms is better.
Gotcha. So the coat of arms will absorb LP when you kill mobs?
Yep,
With any weapon or with a particular weapon?
with any weapon. So
Okay.
the sentient sword is actually a good pair because if you need to get the demon will, you can just kill things while you have the pack on and it'll be a double bonus.
Nice. Okay. So let's try that real quick. I want to try out this pack. So I need that and glass and okay, cool.
And the texture artist request has been sent out.
Cool. All right, so now whenever I kill something with like the Sentient Sword, I should absorb LP. Now, how much LP will I get per mob? Is it killed or hit?
I believe it's killed. I'd have to look at the code again, but it should be about par for the amount you get when sacrificing.
Okay, so probably pretty good then.
Yeah, it'll fill up.
It's not like 100, right? It's like a number that's bigger than 100.
Should be. And
Nice.
it's not as efficient as when you have runes on the altar, but for early game, it should be sufficient.
Oh yeah, I got 400 from that creeper.
Good, that's the rate then, I believe.
That's pretty cool. I got 374 from that zombie, which is a small number. That's not an even number. That's a very random number.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that code then. Actually, that might be because health is now floating point numbers instead of integers.
Oh, okay. So it's
Isn't it
probably
always
taking
floating
into
point
account how much health they have.
No, it actually changed in 1.6.4, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So
That
basically,
makes
the more
it
health,
floats.
the more. I gotcha.
yep.
Neat. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll get a whole bunch of LP, and then next episode we'll come back and investigate. Oh, is whatchamacallit back from extra utilities?
What's we call it?
I don't think we have a certain floral mod.
No. Cursed Earth.
Cursed Earth is there, but I don't think it's available.
Yeah, is it attainable and
I don't
does it
think
function?
the ritual is in.
Wait, the ritual's in? How did that?
I don't.
Wait,
I
what?
said I don't think it is.
No, I haven't seen
But
any of the
I'd ask
unstable
him.
stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then I'll have to find out. I'll look more wills.
I really need to add a voiding gem on this. I'm getting too much will here.
I noticed. I just picked up a bunch, and I'm like, they're mine now.
A looting sword at like 400 demon will activation tier.
Gotcha. So looting affects it then.
Yep.
Nice. That's cool. All right, guys. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and have a little bit more fun, maybe with blood magic and obviously some more Thaumcraft cool stuff. Maybe I'll build a base eventually. Who knows? All right. For now, take it easy.